Love God with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your soul, and with all your strength. And I'll just end with a couple of very specific suggestions of how to do that. Love God with all thy heart. That means the reactive process and the likes and dislikes. So turn your heart's energy. I would like to suggest that you take a chant, a devotional chant, make it the favorite one, and then repeat it over and over and over again, filling your days and your nights and all the little cracks and crevices of the time that you spend with that chant. Let that chant play in your mind, and it will purify your heart and purify your consciousness and turn it toward God. With all thy mind, get this book. This book has a plethora of ways, little prayers, little prayer demands. Read one before you go to sleep at night. And if you'd like, read one in the morning. And try to get in tune with that. And in fact, I would like to suggest another thing that is very simple, but very powerful, and I can attest to the power of it because I've been doing it for many years. Memorize God, 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 and repeat that. And if you do that, it will begin to play in your mind from the depths of slumber as I awake, as I ascend. Thank you. When you're talking, you kind of forget these things. From the depths of slumber as I ascend the spiral stairway of wakefulness, I will whisper, God, God, God. Thou art the food, and when I break my fast of nightly separation from Thee, I will taste Thee and mentally say, God, 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 and so on. Learn that, because it takes you all the way from the waking in the morning to the sleep at night, and it fills that consciousness with God. And if you learn that and repeat it, it will give you a tool to constantly bring your mind back to the divine, to the light, to the upward flowing current. With all thy soul, soul, Master said, is the path of Raja Yoga, the awakening that comes from daily meditation. Meditate deeply, morning and evening, as deeply as you possibly can. Deeper is more important than longer, but both are important. So meditate deeply, and all thy strength means two things. It means our activities, our service, but it also means the prana that flows through us. And our whole path, all of our techniques, work with life force, with prana, and help us to control those. And if you just do these four things, Master in the early years in his magazine had a section of recipes, and he'd give a recipe for a curry, and then along with it a recipe for life. And so the recipe for life is this simple thing. Watch the heart, watch the mind, watch the soul, and do the techniques.